Hello, my dear students of class 12 Geography. In the last video, we talked about different kinds of economic activities carried by human. In fact, all the economic activities we divided into four groups: primary activities, secondary activities, tertiary activities, and quaternary activities. In this chapter, we need to study about primary activities. So in this video, I'm going to include discussion on certain primary activities. We know that primary activities are those economic activities which are directly dependent on environment, as these refer to the utilization of Earth's resources such as land, water, vegetation, livestock, building material, minerals, etc. Thus, primary activities include a wide range of economic activities like hunting and gathering, pastoralism, raising and herding of livestock, fishing, agriculture, mining and quarrying. The people involved in primary activities are called red collar workers, simply due to their outdoor nature of work. Now let us come to discuss hunting and gathering as primary activities. Hunting and gathering are the earliest non-primary activities. It is said that humans were hunters in their early days of civilization. Today also, hunting is carried in certain part of the world, especially by primitive societies. In fact, the primitive societies or early societies subsisted on two things: the animals which they hunted from their surrounding, and the edible plants or their different parts which they gathered from the forest, and that gave birth to the economic activities like hunting and gathering. The earliest human societies depended on hunting of animals found in their surroundings. So the early humans were hunters basically. They used simple tools made of stone or twigs or wood, and they used to hunt the animals for their survival. If we see hunting in today's perspective, we find that in many countries, in many areas, hunting is a banned activity because the illegal hunting, the poaching, caused endangering of a large number of animal species. But today also, hunting is practiced especially in harsh climatic regions. Harsh climatic regions means either it is very cold region like Arctic region, polar region, or very hot region of equatorial climate. But it is limited in certain pockets of the world only. Gathering is still going on, and gathering is an important primary activity. It is also mainly practiced by primitive societies living in the regions with harsh climatic conditions like the climatic conditions of the higher latitudes like the polar region or Arctic or subarctic regions like northern Europe, northern Canada, northern Eurasia, southern Chile, etc. Gathering involves basically the extraction of both plants and animals, mainly for the survival or and satisfying the certain needs of food, shelter, and clothing. This type of activity operates at low level technology, and the produce or the yield per person is very low. So, people involved in gathering have to spend maximum of their time in collecting roots, fruits, or different parts of the plants or parts of the animals also from their surrounding, from their environment, just to satisfy their basic needs of food, shelter, and clothing. Today, if we see, it is mainly practiced in the higher latitudes, polar regions like northern Canada, northern Eurasia, and southern Chile. And in low latitudes, like along the area along the equators or which having tropical climatic conditions, like Amazon basin or northern fringe of Australia and the interior part of Southeast Asia, like in some part of Northeast India, as well as some part of Malaysia, Laos, in the interior part, which is deep, which have deep forest, dense forest, and settled agriculture is difficult there, or the environmental conditions do not prefer a wide range of cultivation. So, in that area, gathering is still one of the prime activity. Now, if we see gathering in modern times, then we find that some gathering in modern times has become market oriented and commercialized. Market oriented and commercialized. We often find a number of forest products in the market. They are in fact the produce of gathering activity. In fact, gatherers collect the valuable part of plants such as leaves, barks, medicinal herbs, and sell them in the market directly or after little processing. Bark of the tree is used for making quinine, tannin extract, cork, etc. And in a number of medicine also it is used. Different types of leaves are used for beverage as a medicinal herbs or for making houses, etc. Nuts that are collected from the forest that are used for extracting oil or food, as directly they are used as food, or for certain other purposes nuts are used. Gatherers also collect juices from the trunk, fluids from the trunk, which are used to make rubber, resins, gums, etc. Chewing gum is very popular among the children, and that is made from the white fluids of Japota tree. Japota tree. So, it is a product of gathering, and today it is commercialized. But gathering has little chance of becoming important at global level, because the products of such activity are unable to compete in the global market. Second thing is, many of the products that used to be used supply that was supplied in the market have been replaced and substituted by synthetic products which are easily available and cheaper also, and that maintain the regularity in supply. So we may not expect that gathering will be an organized economic activity and their products will compete at global level, because uh, here the technology involved in it, or capital involved in it, is at low level, and the products of gathering will find it hard to compete with the product which are in the market from the organized economic activity like agriculture or industry. And second thing, many of the forest produce have been replaced by the synthetic fiber, synthetic material, and that has made its competition tough in the market. Thank you. In this video, we'll again talk about another primary activities and another economic activities one by one. Thank you.